Hi guys, it's EBPMAN with Tablets for Me, and today we're going to do a unpacking, installation, and review of a premium screen protector from amFilm for the Galaxy Note 8. So in the package what you have is actually two screen protectors to protect your Galaxy Note 8, and then what you have is a microfiber towel. You have a squeegee, microfiber to clean your screen, and a squeegee to get the bubbles out. This package did not include the dust removing stickies, but you don't have to worry. You can just use some plain tape for that, and I'll show you how I can do that if I do have any kind of dust that I get caught under the screen. So let's see what the installation and how the fit looks. Okay, so it's important that you're in a dust-free environment, that you have your air conditioning off, your central air is off, so that you don't have any dust circulating around your house or your room. You'll want to clean off the screen so that it's free of oil and dust, as I mentioned, and hair, and that's what you'll use this microfiber towel for. Once you have that nice and clean, what we'll do is go ahead and proceed with the installation. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we remove the back portion right here. See this piece right here that says for back, we'll remove that, and then this will be the part that we apply on the screen, and then once we're done we'll be removing the second piece, which is the actual cover that just protects the screen as it comes from shipping, and so it doesn't really get scratched or as you're using the squeegee. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll remove the back film, which is the step one. And then what I'd like to do is, while I'm removing that, I like to align it and put it on the screen. And I try to get the best alignment as I possibly can. And as I mentioned in some of the other videos, I don't really worry about the bubbles at this time. I really focused on the sides because, that's where you're going to have your cases, so you want to make sure that the sides are aligned nicely, and if the sides don't align, you can feel that by just going right here in the sides as I'm doing. What you do is just lift up and align again. So I'm running my fingers on the side right here, just making sure that the corners aren't really coming off on the sides, and if they're not, I'll continue to remove just as I'm doing right here, and I can feel that it's going a little crooked, so I just come back again, fold this back up just like this so I'm not touching the screen, and then just align it a little bit. Again, what I'm looking for is the sides to be nice. You want the bottom for it to not to extend, and then on the sides, as I run my fingers on the side, I'm looking at, that does the film actually get crooked in any way? Feels pretty good right now. Feels like I can see right here and right here I don't have a problem. So I'll just continue to pull the screen off, and we'll see how it aligns once it's done right there. So that was the installation of the screen protector. I'm pretty happy about where things are. If I flip it over right here, I don't know how clear that will come up, but the holes align pretty nicely for the actual camera and the actual sensor. The bubbles that I have, these are going to come out easily. I'll see if I have any kind of dust particles that are underneath there. It doesn't look like there is one. But really the thing that I'm focusing on is, is this button free, which it is. And then what I'm looking at is, are the corners being butt up in any way? Because if they are, when I put a cover on it, they'll lift. So you don't want that to happen. But things look good. So let's go ahead and we'll remove the top screen, just like I'm doing right here. And that will expose the screen protector as it is right there. And then I'll go ahead and run just something to get the bubbles out. So if you notice here, I have some bubbles. I do have a speck here that I'm going to remove, and I'll use that a piece of tape for that. But you notice I have some bubbles here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the squeegee and I'm going to go up like this. And as I'm going up, you notice the bubbles removing, and now that's gone. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I have a bubble, so I'm going to just move up like this, go to one of the corners, and the bubble is now gone. No other bubbles here, and if I go over on the corner, there's a couple bubbles, but I'll just do the same thing, just go over it with my squeegee. Bubbles are now gone. But then what I'm noticing is that over here, there's some pitting. I don't know if that's coming out really nicely on the video, but we'll try to focus on it. But it's kind of raised a little bit. And that tells me that there's a speck there. There's one here, and one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tape, put it right here, lift it, and then remove that. So this is the type of tape that I use if I'm going to work on a screen. Again, you don't want something that's super sticky, super tacky. And again, I just got this at Staples. It's just generic tape. And what I'm just going to do is going to take a piece of it, lift it like this, put it in the corner that I want to lift up, just like that. I'll put another piece on the other side. Again, this is not going to do any harm to the screen protector. And then this is going to allow me to lift the screen protector. See how it lifts up easily? And then I'm going to take another piece, just like this, And what I like doing is just rolling it over like this. And once I roll it over, I put it here on my finger. And that's going to give me the ability to just tap like this so that I can lift it up. Let's go ahead and do that. So I know I have something here, so I'm lifting it up right there. And I'm going to tap just like that. I'm going to let it come down. And I can see that that's gone now. There's no pitting there letting me know. But I know that there's another one right there. So I'm going to lift it up. And I just tap it like this. And that's why I rolled it. It's just easier to do when you have it rolled like this. Now I'll just remove the plastic that I put on the corners. And I'll take a look right here to see if I see anything. I don't think I see anything there, but I'm just going to go over with the squeegee just to see if there's anything there, and to see if I see any areas that are raised. And if there's areas that are raised, then I'll go on it again. Don't think I see anything there. I'll move this way as well. We'll go ahead and remove this one. Again, we'll remove the tape. You don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to damage the screen protector or bend it. So I'll just put that tape right there. And then I'm going over just to see if I have any hairs. And it looks like I do have something right here. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this tape back right here. And I'm going to do the same thing, and then we'll go over it. So I repeated the same process by getting rid of some of the dust that I had underneath. It's really not a defect with the actual screen protector in any way, but more about the environment that I was in, and I just happened to have more dust floating around in the house. So as you can see, again, nice installation. There's no bubbles anywhere. If I were to turn it on, let me go ahead and turn that on for you so you can see that. I'll go ahead and log in. You'll notice that, again, as far as the quality, unimpaired, it's crisp and clean just as it was before, but now my screen is protected from any scratches, and it's going to be easier to clean as well because I have the screen protector on. So if you have any comments or questions about this YouTube video, leave it on the YouTube channel. I'll have a product link on the YouTube channel as well. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and to share this video.